Nikki Van Dijk and Sophie McCulloch hitting the lineup as the beach is starting to fill up with fans here. Thankfully, the rain has held off after some showers this morning. We'll see if it does pull through and maybe scare away some of those viewers. But it's been an exciting day here. And on the sand, there are just so many booths up and down. There's so many types of food, drinks that you can grab. And it's just really one of the best environments here in Manly. Down to 23 minutes on the clock. We have not seen an opening ride. Both women just kind of moving around in the lineup, and Nikki's going to go ahead and pull the trigger on this one. Tags up into the lip for the start. Just now getting that priority situation really set through.
Yeah, so they look like they're in front of the judges, in front of that little rip, which I think might come into play a little bit later.
Nice clean face standing up in front of her. And Sophie now driving into the pocket on her backhand. Explosive first turn. Connects with the lip on the second. Nice snap. And this wave continues to offer a little bit more on the end section. She can't quite connect with that finishing turn, but does well on those first few. The section actually that we've seen the majority of the women miss today on that late finish, as we take another look at this one from Sophie.
And likewise again there, the backside floater with the lip crashing down on you like that is such a difficult turn.
All right, scores come through for Sophie. Nikki now taking off on that sharp backhand as well, straight up into the lip, just has that one opportunity for a turn. And it is all into the hands of the judges. This heat is underway. It took about 7 minutes, 8 minutes to get that first ride through, and now the women have both had those opportunities.
As we get a bit of a replay here, this was in the interview. Wow, that is such a hard second turn to do. Not a bad first turn either. It was a bit more than a check turn. She definitely got her tail through the lip of the wave and then just got it up there in time.
Solid size set rolling through. Nikki paddling as hard as she can to get into position. And there we go. Now up and riding, flying down the line. She's just caught behind the section, but she's going to do that good bottom turn pump to get around it and decide to ditch that finish as well. Now she's sitting in the lead with a 6.83, just a 1.5 to back it up. Sophie started out strong.
It would have felt just as good as taking the win, I reckon, in a smaller event.
Totally. That's it. I think for her, it was all the points that she wanted. She knew how critical it was, as well as a critical section like that. Trying to hold on to the finish with all that she has, all of the muscle in her legs, to try and get that stand-up to ride out of it.
96 men and 64 women tearing snapper to absolute smithereens.
Sophie McCulloch, just a quick kick in and out there, sitting under priority. She'll be needing to use that as one of her throwaway results this year. As we see Nikki on a smaller size wave, connects a couple turns together, looking nice and smooth, finding that flow and connection. And now putting that backup score on the board behind her, 6.83.
And for me, again, it's going to be enough to sort of push it further out on Sophie, but again, she won't hold this score come the end of the heat. So that's something that Nikki will definitely look to clean up further in this.
During the break, Nikki Van Dijk took off on another wave.
Nice first turn out of the top there. Carbon copy of her other ride. And Sophie chipping into a nice looking wave. She's in nice and early. Beautiful first turn. Vertical on the lip. Great second bottom turn, but the section is flattened out slightly. But she's still getting a turn there to finish. Well, I mean, it's one of those things, and that's the beautiful thing about our sport. It is subjective to opinion.
And here we go. Throwing it up on the first section. Sophie McCulloch looking now for that opportunity for another turn. Snap, and just brings that tail around a little bit farther as well. Gets those two turns connected together. Looking to build on that score line. Nikki now with priority with 8 minutes to go. What are your thoughts on this one?
Oh, I love this first turn. It's such a hard turn to do. It doesn't really give you much reward points-wise.
Nikki with priority has a good-looking left. Opening up in front of her. Strong off the bottom, up into the lip. It's a single turn, but it's a really good-looking left.
Yeah, it was an amazing turn. So she knew not to chase two turns here and just square it up and give it one. All you got. That's a taller wave. It's a set wave. Full control.
That's going to be a really fun battle to watch.
Oh, get it
Nikki
up there.
now with the double up. She's going to sneak through a big closeout section. What are your thoughts? What could she have done differently on that end section?
Oh, kick out, maybe? Yeah, I think that was a pretty difficult end section. She did well. The little airdrop there was sick, but so hard to ever get that turn up there.
But definitely, like you're saying, I mean, the conditions can be pretty unruly at Phillip Island, where Nikki started surfing, where she's, honed in her skills. As we see her now with a good-looking wave, opening up in front of her. It shuts down on that next section, but gets that two-turn combination connected together. She didn't have the best results on the Challenger Series last year. So for her now getting a semifinal finish will feel really good moving into the rest of the series. Nikki Van Dijk is just looking so smooth. She's linking those turns together. She's so unfazed by what's happening on the wave that she takes a look back to see what Sophie's up to.
Yeah, well, you never want to leave your competitor out the back for too long, but I guess it's one of those things. All the surfers are aware of heartbreak, and going into the final minute, I'm sure Nikki's just praying, no more waves, no more waves, no more waves.
Sophie's going to paddle over this, looking for one more wave to break. But she will be unable to paddle into this one on time. And what a good battle between two Australian standouts. The Sunshine Coast up against Victoria and Phillip Island. Nikki Van Dijk taking out the lead. She is now heading into the finals for her third time here.